Moving on to our next story, we are talking about Ultraman trademarks being filed. Some trademarks that I thought were already a thing. I thought that one of these Ultramen were already a thing, but apparently it's not. So, Tsuburaya Productions have registered 3 new trademarks for, and these are potentially the next entries in the Ultraman franchise. So, Ultraman Taiga, Ultraman Titus or Titus, and Ultraman Fuma. Now, when looking at these 3 Ultramen, I knew that Titus or Titus and Fuma were not a thing, but I could swear to you guys that Ultraman Taiga was a thing. Tell me how wrong I am down below, because I googled it. It doesn't seem like there are Taigas out there, and I think that's why, like Taigas who have become Ultraman, and I think that might be why I thought that Ultraman Taiga was a thing. But no, I'm really confused though, guys, because I could swear to you that Ultraman Taiga was a thing. I'd be like, if you guys asked me, like right before I Googled this, and I found the story, I'd be like, oh yeah, Ultraman Taiga, totally. Yeah, he was, like, I'd probably tell you that he came out after Cosmos, and not Tiga. I know some of you guys are like, Matt, Tiga. And I know Tiga exists. I have the DVDs. I haven't finished it, but I know that Tiga exists. But no, Taiga. I could swear it came out like after Cosmos, but before Ultra Galaxy. And no Ultraman Taiga does not exist. And sadly, though, this is all that we know thus far, is that these 3 trademarks have been filed. We don't even know if this is going to be for the next show after Ultraman R&B. We know that Ultraman R&B is going to end in March 2019, so we assume that these 3 are going to be part of the next Ultraman show, but for all we know, they could just be characters in a new Ultraman movie. Or something along those lines, or they could be doing like Ultraman R&B Season 2, and then these characters could be in there. So, I have no idea. I wish I knew. I wish I could tell you guys, here's the scoop. This new Ultraman is coming in April or something, or March the week after. I wish I knew, but sadly, I can only report to you what we know right now, which is that Ultraman Clearing Throat exists, that Ultraman Taiga, Titus or Titus, and Fuma have been registered as trademarks. That's all we know. So anything else that we will be talking about, we'll be talking to you guys about in the future, but I want to hear what you guys think. Also about Ultraman R&B as well. Maybe you can recommend me R&B. Tell me what you guys think about recent Ultraman. I haven't really been keeping up with Ultraman in a very long time. I have some DVDs, but I haven't been keeping up in a very long time. But tell me what you guys think down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about not only about Ultraman R&B, but also what you think about the names Taiga, Titus, and Fuma. Maybe if we have, Toei coming out with a Ryuki sequel / spinoff, maybe we have a Tiga spinoff or something like that, or some kind of return to form with Tiga, the same way that Toei is doing with Super Sentai and Ryu's Soldier. So tell me what you guys think down below. I have literally no idea.